First game was a bit of a cracker. Michael Smith come through that 6-3. I think this is going to be as well. I mean, this young man, Rodriguez, has really proved that although he's young, he's got a good bit of experience about him and he's got a good air. But he's up against one of the old the toughies of this professional game. You don't get a lot of change out of Terry Jenkins. And it's going to be interesting to see how these first 3 or 4 legs go. Because the one thing, if you let a young man get in front of you, he gets very confident. But it'll be different to see if Terry Jenkins, because he's been playing extremely well of late. And we know the bottle that Terry Jenkins has got. And that's up there with the best of them.
Yeah, Terry reached the final in Gibraltar, the second European Tour event of the year. And the semi-final in Venray in Holland a couple of weeks ago. And yes, we've seen that Rowby-John Rodriguez certainly doesn't lack in any confidence on stage. He partnered Mensur Suljovic in the World Cup for Austria last weekend. But it's Terry down to a finish first, but he'll just look to try and leave himself something decent when he comes back, with 44. Rodriguez still trading on 204. Probably would like to have done a little bit better than that, Terry, but
he would have done, especially if Rodriguez can find another treble, which he has done. It just shows you how quickly a leg can turn around. Now Jenkins, well, he's going to get a dart, be at double top as well. Now, yesterday he was pulling early in the match low. That is a class, especially in the first leg. You're thinking, you know, just trying to find your range and you find your length. And then your opponent whacks in a 140 to put you under pressure and you take it out. I mean, that's why Terry Jenkins started well odds on for this match, because of that pedigree. But certainly Rodriguez took out Vincent van der Voort yesterday, and I think this young man's got a great future in him.
Wow. And right on cue, he hits the 1080.
Absolutely on cue.
First of the match. Well, back comes Terry. Is he going to respond? Well, there were 7 180s in the first match of the afternoon between Michael Smith and Steve Beaton.
96.
Yeah, I spoke to Michael Smith yesterday and he assures me that he's going to get more serious on his game. He ain't just going to, you know, go up there with this wrong attitude ever again.
100.
And, another youngster with an immense talent is Michael Smith.
84.
Well, he's going to come back with 2 darts at a double. And now Rodriguez put the pressure on Jenkins in the first leg. And Jenkins has put a bit of pressure on Rodriguez.
44.
Double 16.
Game shot, the second
No
leg.
trouble for Rowby-John Rodriguez.
Third leg, Terry to throw first.
Well, if you're going to win this today, Mike, it's going to be a long day. You've got 4 matches the finalists will play here.
76.
And that takes some endurance, because you've got all the adrenaline, the emotions flying around for this game, and then you go back for a few hours and it goes down, and you've got to get it up again, and it goes again, and it is a tough day.
Yeah, certainly have to have the stamina and the ability to pace yourself.
71.
And this Saxon Arena, another magnificent arena here in Germany, as so many of them are, but it's sort of well outside of the town centre, so not really any opportunity for players to sort of go back to the hotel and relax or anything like that, is it? I'd imagine players that are going to progress through until the season will just stay here in the practice room.
58.
Well, the first 2 perhaps, have time to, go back, but sometimes you get out of that atmosphere and then it goes even worse. So if you're staying here, you can always get up and have a practice to relieve some tension and what have you. I would have never left the venue on a day like this.
140.
Well, again, Rodriguez has put some pressure on this shot of Terry Jenkins. He took 112 out in that first leg. Double top again.
94. Rowby-John, you require 124.
So treble 18 he wanted. Oh, he's hit treble 1. So Jenkins will be
43.
back for double 10.
Terry, you require 20.
Well, this should find the double 10. Well, just hit them barrels, Terry, and it's in. Wow.
Oh, wow.
That,
Rowby-John,
very
you
surprising
require
that
81.
third dart didn't go in. So a chance for Rodriguez to break the throw. It may only be at the bullseye. It is at the bullseye.
47. Terry, you require 10.
An awkward double 5. Is Jenkins going to find the green bit? Oh no, he doesn't. He goes inside again.
Rowby-John, you require 34.
He's hit the single 17, so he wants double 8.
26. Terry, you require
Both players
5.
just fluffing their lines here in the third leg. Who's going to get over the line first? It is Terry Jenkins eventually checking out on 5.
Full flag, Rowby-John to throw first.
He has a big sigh of relief there from Terry Jenkins. Could have easily given that leg away.
58.
And will that just have hurt Rodriguez, thinking he could have won it against the throw? It's a bad start to the leg. Jenkins could
100.
still a bit of a march on him.
Next up it's Ian White against Robert Thornton. And then Peter Wright against Stephen Bunting.
100.
Two cracking games, and those two matches will determine the second quarter final of the evening.
100.
But quality right the way through. Brendan Dolan against Dave Chisnell. Darryl Gurney, one of the UK qualifiers, up against Kim Huybrechts. Max Hopp keeping German hopes alive against Justin Pipe. And then Michael Van Gerwen against Benito van der Pas. That'll be a blink and you miss it game, that will. As Jenkins hits his first 180 of the match.
105. Terry, you require 121.
Well, Rodriguez has gone that way to give himself a 2-dart finish. Jenkins will get a dart at the bullseye. Now it's double 14.
93.
Right on the wire, and that would have been for a breaker throw. But this is to hold on to his throw. Double 19.
Game shot.
Brilliant. That there shows me the class of that young man. In such a short time in the professional game, you know, doesn't care who he's playing or what situation. He just gets up and focuses and takes it out. That is really good darts. I mean, if Terry Jenkins did it, we would expect it from Terry.
Yeah.
But for the young man to do it, it just proves that he is learning and progressing in this game.
Yep, a cool as you like 98 checkout from the 21-year-old Austrian.
140.
Well, that young man chalking there, just to give you an idea of
57.
what our chalks are, he's actually learning the Chinese language, and he's going out to China, and he was talking about it at breakfast.
140.
And that's the young man with the glasses, so good luck to him.
Yes.
Not a language that, especially at my age, I would try. Mind you,
No,
when I've had a few beers, they say I talk like a
Terry, you
Chinaman.
require 140.
As long as he doesn't start practicing his numbers, might confuse Russ Bray on the whiteboard.
Get his abacus out.
60. Terry, you require 40. Game shot, the fifth leg. Terry Jenkins, sixth leg. Rowby-John to throw first.
Well, all the legs have gone with
94.
throws so far.
$121.
Well, that's good front nine from Terry Jenkins, and not bad overall either. Rodriguez. And when you think about the third leg, they both had plenty of darts at a double, which would have really hit their averages, their overall average, not their front nine.
100.
And yeah, that leg's also killed the checkout percentages for both players as well. 27% for Terry, 33% for Rowby-John. As you can see there.
100. 44.
Well, a chance here for Terry Jenkins now. Anything ton plus will put him in command. Oh,
60.
he needed it. Although he's going to come back for Shanghai on 20s. Whenever he needed a treble, he couldn't find it.
30.
However, he's going to get a chance
120.
to have the first breaker throw in the game.
Double top for Shanghai.
100.
Just on the wire.
You require 120.
Can Rowby-John do the same?
Well, he took 98 in a previous leg that he threw first.
80. Terry, you require 20.
He missed 3 darts at this before, didn't he?
Well, missed the first 2, hit it with the third one.
Terry Jenkins, 7th leg, Terry to throw
For
first.
what could prove to be a crucial break of throw for the ball.
140.
Some work to be done by this young man now.
140.
He doesn't want to let Jenkins get to that number 5 and only 1 leg away. Because Jenkins does know how to get over the finishing line. And certainly this is a very strong leg from the ball on his throw as well.
90.
Yes, a 9 times major finalist, Terry Jenkins. Just goes to show what quality he possesses on the hockey.
123.
Well, when we talk about hold on to your throw strongly, especially after you've just broken,
57.
you see so many players then just
Terry,
go and give it away. But
58.
it doesn't get any stronger than this from Terry Jenkins.
It's
11
on
darts,
the 7th leg.
absolutely superb.
Terry Jenkins.
He went to shake young Rowby's.
8th leg, John to throw first.
I like that. A little bit of character as well,
Yeah.
a little bit of grin.
No, you need one more, Terry.
Yes, he turned round to shake his hand and then realised that it weren't the end, and then forgot to lift his foot up to get over the hockey, so he nearly fell over as well. Didn't upset his rhythm though, did it?
No. Another 180 in the column for Rowby-John Rodriguez, 2 apiece on the maximums.
95.
7-ton 40s for Terry Jenkins. Good scoring
91.
from the Englishman.
Rowby-John, you
Well, that's
require
the worst visit that
170.
Terry Jenkins had on scoring. So now Rowby's going to get at least 6 darts from here. Got to stay on the 19s after hitting the treble 7. Although a 180 here would put some pressure on. Oh, that is pressure. Brilliant darts. Well, he asked the question of young Rodriguez on 98 and he answered. Now it's going to be double top.
52.
And this time a little bit of a
Terry, you
snatch.
require 50.
This then for the match. Double top.
Game shot.
And a fairly convincing performance in the end from Terry Jenkins. Does shake hands at the right time this time. And so it will be Terry Jenkins taking on Michael Smith, an all-English affair for our first quarter-final this evening. Coming up next, we'll have Ian White up against Robert Thornton.
Vielen Dank an Rowby-John Rodriguez, hat ein tolles Turnier gespielt. Danke, Rowby. Und Glückwunsch an den Gewinner, an Terry Jenkins. Terry, congratulations. I think once you won the break in the 6th leg, I think that was the deciding turning point, wasn't it?
Yeah, I played pretty steady there. Rowdy took a couple of good finishes out and kept the pressure on me, but I held me nerve and hit some big scores to put the pressure back on him.
Now, next round you'll play Michael Smith. He just played right before you. How is it as a darts player? Do you watch your opponent, your possible opponent, or do you prefer to practice in practice room?
No, I never watch. I mean, one game is never the same as the next, so I never watch. I just get on with my own game.
Thank you very much. Good luck for the next round. Thank you, Terry Jenkins.